Yo, and welcome to Zaid'sSportsMic. So on this episode, we will break down all the teams, the Week 3 predictions, fantasy starts and sits, and finish it off with Monday Night Football predictions. And actually, last but not least, I will also give you guys my Super Bowl prediction for this year. So let's get this started, baby. We're going to start off with the New York Jets. So we have the Jets sitting at 2-1 after an impressive, dominant win versus New England Patriots. And as you guys can see, Aaron Rodgers, he's looking really good, bro. He's looking fresh. He's looking young again. He's looking back in his prime years. He's looking for the MVP this year as well. But we are still waiting to see the Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson chemistry. We're also waiting for the defense to look like it was last year. It's going to be a long season, so I expect them to get back to what they were and what we expect from them. But with the absolute incompetence by Robert Saleh, I'm not really sure how far this team can go. I don't know if he could lead them anywhere. But we will see, man. They still do have those Super Bowl aspirations, but we'll see how that goes, man. Next up, we got the New England Patriots. They are currently sitting now at 1-2 after that disgusting loss to the New York Jets on Thursday night. And I doubt I'm the only one that's happy about the Patriots' downfall now. Because I'm not going to lie, I am loving this shit. Shit is just so beautiful right now. I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it, baby. But hey, shout out to them, though. They did already run through my prediction of 0-17 by winning the first game of the season versus those Bengals. But I just want to say, I do also see Jacoby Brissett getting hurt later in the year. As you guys seen yesterday, he was already pretty hurt. So I do expect Drake May to get in there sooner than later. But I do like Drake May. I think he'll be pretty good. Now that there's no way the Patriots are going to win many more games. They're probably going to stay at one entire year. And I'm going to say it again. I love seeing it, bro. I love seeing that. But let's move on to the Chargers versus Steelers this week. This is a battle of 2-0 versus 2-0, the top undefeated teams in this league. But I think we could all agree both these teams are pretty fluky to be 2-0 right now. Now, both these defenses are playing phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But the Chargers do have an elite run game with Joe Alt leading the way, and the Steelers, they don't have much to anything on offense. So I have the Chargers taking this one without a doubt. It'll be probably a close game, but the Chargers do take this one. But I will have to say this. Justin Fields is not a startable quarterback in this league. I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry, bro. He just not have it. There's a reason they can't score points. And if the Steelers want any chance to make a deep run this postseason, they need Russell Wilson to start for them. And for the Chargers, I don't think they have what it takes to make a deep run, but they do have a great head coach in Harbaugh, and they do have one of the best quarterbacks in this league in Justin Herbert. But yeah, neither of these teams have Super Bowl aspirations. But again, I do have the Chargers taking this one 24-13. And then we have the Giants versus Browns, and there's really not much to say about this game. Both teams are such a horrific watch. They both have terrible QB play. There's not much to this team. Neither of these teams will be going anywhere, but I do have the Browns winning 24-9 this game. And now we have the Panthers versus Raiders, another shit show of a game. Again, both these teams are just a hard watch, man, a hard watch. But now with the benching of Bryce Young and Andy Dalton, I do think the Panthers will be a better team. But I also do think Bryce Young, he's not that bad. He's not on the right team, guys. He's just not on the right team. And it does look like they might be trying to trade him, but I do not think it's the right time. I don't think it makes any sense at all. But I do see the Raiders winning this game 23-13 in a pretty easy game. Then we got what should be another tough watch in the Seahawks versus Dolphins, with Skylar Thompson taking over for Tua. But now without Tua for the Dolphins, and they have Skylar Thompson in, this team does not have much life no more. There's not much to it. I think they got to make a trade. They got to make something happen. Just like that, bro. Just one injury took them from Super Bowl aspirations just to one of the worst teams in the game right now. It is tough to see, guys. But I do have those Seahawks winning this game 27-13. And also the Seahawks, they do not have what it takes to make the Super Bowl either. They are a fringe playoff team at best until they move off from Geno, who's all right, but he's not going to get them there, man. He's not going to get them anywhere. And then finally, we have what might be one of the best games of the week, and the Cowboys versus the Ravens. Two really good teams that are struggling this year. The Ravens are 0-2, and the Cowboys just got absolutely embarrassed by those Saints, man, to go 1-1. So both teams are looking for the win in a better week. But I do have the Ravens taking this one 27-21. I just think they have more firepower to them. I think they have better all-around team, man. But it should be a good game regardless. But I can't see the Ravens going 0-3, bro. There's just no way that happens. And then we got the divisional showdown and the Rams versus the 49ers. Now, both these teams, guys, both these teams are struggling big time with all these injuries. They both had high hopes coming into the season, but all these injuries, bro, they're just derailing, man. They are derailing these teams. But even with all these injuries, I still do have the Niners taking this one 31-23. So hopefully the Rams do start getting some wins soon. So when they are healthy, when they get their guys back, they could still have a chance at the playoffs at least. And now another really good game on this week. We have the Vikings versus the Texans. Another game of the two undefeated teams, 2-0 versus 2-0. Now, I'm loving what the Vikings and Sam Darnold is doing, man. It is fun to see, bro. I love it, man. I always knew Sam Darnold had the making of being a good quarterback in this league. He just needed the right team, the right fit, and he's thriving right now, guys. He's thriving, baby. Their defense is also looking really good right now, bro. I was so wrong about their defense, man. I'll admit that I was wrong about the defense. And keep in mind, guys, they are still missing Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson. Imagine when they're all healthy, baby. Imagine when that team is healthy. But then we got CJ Stroud and those Texans, bro. They're killing it right now, man. They are killing it. They got Joe Mixon. He is out this week, though. He is out. But they show Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins, man. They're going for it, baby. But I do unfortunately have those Texans winning 23-20 this week. But both these teams, man, can make really good runs this season. But I'm also hoping Sam Darnold can keep up his play, bro. It is such a fun watch, bro. And now we got the Saints versus those Eagles. The 2-0 Saints are looking flawless, bro. They're looking amazing right now. They can't be stopped. This could be the year they get back in the playoffs and make a deep run, man. I could see it. But their entire season, as you guys know, depends on the quarterback and Derek Carr. If he plays well, guys, this team will play well. But now let's talk about those Eagles, man. That stunning loss for those Falcons last week. That game-winning drive by Kirk Cousins to Drake London, man. It was a great watch. It was great to see. Happy for Kirk, bro. We are happy for Kirk Cousins. But I do think the Eagles will have a better game. They'll be more smooth and efficient for sure. So I do expect them to win 34-20 this week. Moving on to those Buccaneers versus the Broncos. All I got to say is I love Baker. I love what he's doing over there with those Bucs. And I have them winning 31-13. I'll also add, I do think Bo Nix has really good potential as well as Drake May. But I don't think either of their teams are going to do well for them right now, man. And now we got the Packers versus the Titans, a Malik Willis revenge game, baby. Malik Willis versus Will Levis. This is what we want to watch. This is what we want to see here, man. I do think Malik Willis and those Packers will be winning this game 21-17. And also, if Jordan Love can come back and look the same as he did before, I do think this team has a chance at a deep playoff run. But now we move on to those Chicago Bears versus the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams that are just not even close to playing what we expected from that preseason hype, man. Let's start with the Chicago Bears, bro. Caleb Williams, he's just looking like an absolute joke on the field, guys. It's like he's seeing ghosts. He does not have it right now, guys. He does not have it. The defense is carrying him. The running game is awful. The O-line is awful, bro. They got nothing going for them right now, man. And then we got the Colts right now, man. AR's not doing his best. He's not even running the ball. They got JT. He's not even playing in the fourth quarter. Michael Pittman's not even getting targets. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. But I still do think the Colts will win this game 17-10. But they're going to need AR to use his legs, bro. This is game 4. This is the type of player he is, man. This is his best strength. He's got to run the ball. And then we possibly have another really good game this week. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Detroit Lions. You got the Cardinals looking really good last week. The Kyler to Marvin Harrison connection is back. They look really nice. Then the Lions. Their Lions are kind of struggling this year, man. But I do have the Lions taking this one 24-20. And now for that Sunday night matchup, we got the Falcons versus those Chiefs. Now, hopefully this is a fun game. You got Kirk Cousins versus Patrick Mahomes. But we do have Isaiah Pacheco out. They did pick up Kareem Hunt back, but he's not playing this week, guys. And in a more pass-heavy offense without the run game, I do have the Chiefs winning 27-17. It's going to be on Mahomes, but he will do it, man. He could do it. And now that we finished breaking down those Sunday slates, we move on to fantasy football, those starts and those sits. And for those starts of this week, we have Brandon Ayuk and Jamar Chase. No Debo, no Christian McCaffrey, no George Kittle. It's all on Brandon Ayuk to do all the work. He's the number one option this week. He's definitely going to go off versus those Rams. I would trust him. I would start him right away. And then we got Jamar Chase. The Bengals, they have been god-awful. They've been god-awful. But with T. Higgins back, I'm sure Jamar Chase will get more work. He'll have less double team. It's going to be his show, bro. You got to start him. You got to trust your guy. He's your first-round pick. You got to play. Brandon Ayuk and Jamar Chase must start. Don't bench them. Trust your guys. Now, guys, for this sit list, this might sound crazy, but we have Tyreek Hill and Joshua Jacobs in our sits this week. Now, guys, I know sitting Tyreek Hill, bro, that must sound crazy to you guys, but we've seen in the past how that works out, bro. Skylar Thompson, he's not an NFL quarterback. He does not feed his best player, Tyreek Hill. We've seen that in the past. You guys seen it. He gets no air yards, bro. You guys know it's just going to be bottled up all game. So if you have anyone on your bench that's good or just has upside, bro, I'd probably go with them. And then we got Joshua Jacobs versus Titans. I think the Titans have a really good defense, and I just don't think the Packers have what it takes on offense without Jordan Love to run through Jacob. And now we move on to Monday Night Football. We got the Jags versus those Bills and the Bengals versus those Redskins. I think the Bills are rolling right now, and I think they will continue to roll. I have them winning 28-13. And then we got the 1-1 Commanders versus the 0-2 Bengals. With the return of T. Higgins, I think the Bengals pick up their first win of the season. I think they win 34-20 this week. But yeah, guys, this does conclude ZSM, Zaid'sSportsMic's episode tonight. I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.